Hey everyone, it's X here. Sorry it took too long to make a number 2. I don't have really an excuse for that. So let's just go for the comments of the last video. And first we have Goku Gamer 1000 Grau dizendo muito bom. Thank you very much. I mean, obrigado, que muito isso, thank you. Super Saiyan 45cc, I don't know what that means. Yeah. Marcus Fun, YOLO, awesome, yeah. Thank you. Jiren the Grey stress Jiren and Jiren because he is very Jiren with many muscles. And we keep going. Jesse Art says, ooh, hearts, which is of course very exciting because he's about to pop up and fight Gogeta. Decom Left says hi from Hell of YouTube because I said something about greetings from Hell of Janeiro or something like that because summer here is awful in Rio de Janeiro. And Super Saiyan Rose Goku Blast says that Beerus cannot Hakai Jiren because I said in the video that he could maybe if he would win a fight or something like that. And well, I think Beerus can destroy anyone. A God of Destruction can destroy anything if they put enough energy. We have yet to see a limit to the destructive power from a proper God of Destruction because we only have Topo, which kinda isn't a complete one. And well, and not to mention that Toriyama keeps increasing Beerus' power for no reason at all. DBS Zeno Gamer says, if you can create a fan-made Dragon Ball character, would you name it? And who would it relate to? Doesn't have to be a Saiyan though. Well, I was going to ask about Saiyans, but it can be any race. Thanks for answering my question. I don't know, I'm not very creative. I mean, creating from scratch. But I suppose probably be a Saiyan that our cast can have a healthy relation to, but not overpowered like Broly because we have enough of those. Dragon Ball is all about comedy, fun, so would probably be a Universe 6 Saiyan that would make shenanigans due to either his stupidity or just for giggles. And his name, I think his name would be Pinash. Yes, Pinash. Let's go with that. This next question, Brian Fail says, great video, G claps, thank you. Heart of Battle, what's your favorite Jojo part? I don't know. I only know Jojo from the memes and I have not watched it, and I really should give it a go because I think I will laugh a lot at that. From the clips I saw while getting Heart's Dio's voice, I laughed a lot, so that's definitely something I need to get over with, but it's not to say it's not going to be a pleasant ride. Thanks for asking. Next, Bryce the Ultimate Saiyan asks, are you doing some more Legends references? If you don't have Legendary Finish Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you have full permission to use my video on YouTube. Well, thank you, Bryce, but I don't know if I'm going to do. I have considered a lot doing consistent Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends references, but there's already people that does it, and I don't think I would benefit much from that. But well, who knows? If I have the time, I kinda lose myself with these what if fights. I have lost myself doing those. Maybe. I've considered it a lot. And it's also a lot of fun to do references, I think. But well, who knows? We'll see what 2020 brings us. Thanks for asking. Next is Kill EB. What's your favorite character in Dragon Ball Z, my guy? Oh, Dragon Ball. It's hard to say because I have so much Dragon Ball Super in my mind. My favorite transformations in Z was Super Saiyan 3 Goku. By far. I love Super Saiyan 3 and how his voice got all serious and deeper and different. So to answer your question, definitely Goku. He's carefree and he's very strong and he eats a lot, so I can relate a lot to that. Except for the very strong part, of course. Bennett asks, are you going to make more moves from Dragon Ball Super in games videos? Well, Bennett, I think so, but I don't know when or how, because people did not care much about those, and I don't know which character I would do. Do you have any ideas? The ultimate Super Saiyan says, do Broly, and what? How would I do Broly? I don't want to do Broly, that's disgusting. Plus he would wreck me. Figuratively and literally. So I don't know what you meant. Mark Saiyan Gaming asks, sorry for being patient, but how do we increase the speed on the green screens? And then I replied, I don't understand. And then he says, okay, when you're finished making a PNG, what are the steps after that, in simple terms? Okay, so I guess it's better to show you. Here we have the timeline for the teaser I did with the last video. And well, here you can see that the speed is 24 frames per second, which is where most animations lie in. Characters will move at 12 frames per second, which means that every drawing you see here actually lasts for 2 frames. So here you see that this frame, it starts here and here, and then the next one, the third, will be a different drawing. So that's the speed which most animations stay. But you can linger one, you can mess around with the timings. But often I leave a PNG for 2 frames. Here we are matching the voice, so my only concern here is to make his voice open and close at the length. Not length, the intensity of the voice that I'm using. And here is the horns, because I'm adding a glow to make the horns, you know, change colors and not seem static. And here standing, so leave it as long as you want. Here Broly, 2 frames, 2 frames. This lasts for 2 frames. 2, 2. Here's lasts for 3, because it's a little close up, more impact. When there's some impact, such as someone hitting someone else with a melee attack or lots of screen shaking, you can leave it a little longer, like 4 frames, 5. Really goes up to personal taste. Here is the beam effect. Each beam lasts for 1 frame, I believe. No, I put 2 frames here. But sometimes you'll go for 1 frame, 1 drawing, which means full 24 frames per second. Shida animates a lot in those speeds, which you can see here. That's why he's so recognizable. He actually animates sometimes at the full 24 frames per second, which means each second has 24 drawings. As you can see, each frame is a different one for his animation. That coupled with his style is, well, a joy to look at. I hope I answered your question, because this is not easy. You have to test and try out stuff a lot. I'm still having trouble with it. I'm still trying to get the time right. But yeah, that's what I do with my PNGs. Thank you for asking. Next we have Blitz00 saying favorite fighters team for me would be basically, well, basically, which is his replying to my video where I said my favorite fighters team. So yes, thank you for the comment. It's a fun thing. Eldritch says waiting for Broly references, my friend, which is of course already been done and uploaded, and it's a fun video, so go watch it again if you haven't, which is probably not the case since this video isn't very views worthy. Next question is from Ren Franco that says, hey, just wanna say you can show Reflect, Block and Air Dragon Rush characters who have weird 2H or doing different kick at the end of an Air Dragon Rush references. Well, I'm not sure I follow, because Reflect and Block sometimes I forget when doing references, that's true. But the Air Dragon Rush, the Dragon Rush in the ground is the same as the 2H. And in the air is the same as the medium kick or the heavy kick. It varies from character to character. So I have been doing them, but I see where you're getting at. But I doubt I'll ever do them. Well, who knows? We'll see. Thank you for asking. And Godzilla King of Monsters says, maybe you can use other heroes' character with a decent amount of material, like the Time Patrol Goku in a fight against a super character like Hit, Black or Topo. Maybe even Fuse to fight Broly, Fusion Zamasu or someone else. And for the lives, they have the GT, of course. Of course, when you have the time. Well, that's a cool concept, but the Time Patrol's Goku, for an example, which is the one of the most, you can use Super Saiyan 4 from GT, of course, but they don't have a lot of angles to use from. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan 4 Vegito are very, very limited. I have tried. I'll have to maybe use a fighters mod to make them available, but well, we'll see. We'll have a full year ahead of us. We'll see how it goes. I will do my first try with fighters in this next video, so let's see how the audience will react. But it's a fun idea. Thank you for asking. Next is from Robbie Messina. Blue Saga Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta versus Super Perfect Cell. Who would win? That's a close match because Vegeta Super Saiyan 2 is slightly weaker than Super Saiyan 2 Goku, which is already leagues above, at least a noticeable amount above Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So by scaling they should win, because Super Perfect Cell lost badly to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan once Goku held his hand. So probably Vegeta, but I can guarantee you that he would somehow find a way to fuck it up. Blitzo0 says, actually, yeah, it's also officially confirmed that Jiren is stronger than all of Gods of Destruction for both anime and manga, and we said Super Jiren is above all gods. I don't think it said that. But manga-wise, the lore still exists, but most likely referring to Belmont, since the lore is still the same in the manga, but we do know that Belmont is stronger because he could have killed them all. Casually, no, I don't agree with that. But overall, based on what's said and stated, since Jiren is super, I don't agree with that as well. I feel like he would body Beerus, even if he get mad, since the immense difference is already set in stone. But I love the video, man. Even though I'm not finished, I already know I'm gonna love it, bro. Keep up the great work and videos, and hopefully there's an too. Well, okay. Well, thank you for having such good faith in me, but I disagree. When Whis was talking about Jiren suppressed against the Spirit Bomb, he was saying that his potential, his full power, at least that's what I interpreted from that line, was in the realm of a God of Destruction. And of course, when full power Jiren went super full power against Ultra Instinct, he was already beyond the God of Destruction tier, or at least was among the strongest ones. Because we cannot speak for all of the Gods of Destructions. Even Whis himself said that the universe is very big, and there was a rumor of a mortal surpassing their God of Destruction, but nothing was said about the others. We just took that from what we saw in the manga and the anime. But yeah, Belmont wasn't going to casually destroy the others. That's completely far-fetched. Well, it could happen, but I don't see it happening though. Well, not yet. Thank you for that comment. Mark Saiyan Gaming says, amazing, I didn't think you did all this just to mask. Keep up the good work. Oh yeah, I do that. I was just masking his stuff earlier from that little clip for Dragon Ball Heroes, which was Jiren and Ultimate Heart and Hit as well, and Gogeta Blue appearing after that. I masked some of the Heart and Jiren in that clip. I actually like Jiren's angry face and punch. I'm gonna use that in the next video, no questions asked. Didn't like the Hearts though, he was too bright. But yeah, thank you for the comment and nice words. And last form but not least, Swordman says, thank you so much for answering my questions. No problem. Thank you so much for being so supportive of everyone Dragon Ball related on YouTube, because you are literally everywhere. And one more question, do you think Limit Breaker Jiren and Full Power Super Saiyan Broly will be enough to defeat Godslayer Hearts? I don't think Gogeta will be enough, like Aubrey Shelton said, like Side said. Well, we'll see 2 days from now, or tomorrow, or it has already happened, depending on when you were watching this video. I'm going to do a reaction, so I'm looking forward to it, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think something's going to happen. Maybe the Grand Priests will come, but I'll find a way to make them work. I have to. I don't want Broly to lose again. I don't consider this a spoiler because not many people will watch this, so yeah. Haha. Thank you for asking. And everyone else, this video is now over. Thank you for your questions. And once again, if you have anything to ask, leave it in the comments down below that I'll do my best to answer before February begins. Hopefully. See ya.